Boo. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all in between. It is me, Fox. I'm back. And today, we're doing Apollo Justice like we always do on Sunday. Although, apart from the last couple times, because I've been stupid boy, stupid man, and I just put it off for no reason, really. But it doesn't matter now. We're here. And we're continuing. I just boot it up real quick. Say goodbye to the music, which is sad because it's a really good music. Really enjoy it. It's pretty good. Right. Should have booted up. Gotta make sure my typing correctly. Yep. Yeah. Missed this music. Like always. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, enough of the guitar. Turnabout Serenade. Continue. Hold up, gotta clear my throat a bit. Hey! Hey, Apollo. What? Well, actually, nothing. I mean, something. Maybe not. I will bet. This suspense is giving me an ulcer. Well, the trial today, I was thinking. If you gave it a score, what score would you give it? Score? G. I guess it would, or maybe, well, but I'm just as bad as you. See? It's so vague. Clearly. Machi avoided the guilty verdict, which is something. Though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case. If you pull up the number, I'm sure you'll find their answers intriguing. IPXX 314206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Lataus. And the victim is to Lataus, who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent. What a mess. And we don't have any idea what he's investigating. Well, true, but we know who shot him now. Lamar told the whole court. Wait. That voice just now. It was him. I'm sure of it. That voice I heard talking to Mr. Lataus when I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Durian. He's a fruit now. I'm gonna call him Durian from now on. It's not a mystery, Apollo? I love mysteries. Oh, that delivery was fucking terrible. Let me try again. It's not a mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries. I don't. Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around. What? Is he some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will? I wouldn't say that, but he's been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said. Top secret? Anyways, you can't just rely on him to save the day. You've got me to help you. We fine. Fine. Right. Oh man. Big sneeze. Fine. Right. What? Time's wasting, as they say. Let's investigate. We move. Line 9 detention center, visitors room. Archie may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect. But they don't have any decisive evidence. Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gone out of that room. Right, the evidence. And he lied. Lied? Too much to can see. Machi. We get devils. Don't think he's done anything okay? I forget. Why did we come here? not like we can talk to him or anything. Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo. It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. I agree. I mean, as cool as it is, I don't think I can just... You can present someone's emotions to court. But since we're here, anyway, might as well get what I want them to say. What I want to... Might as well get what I want to say off my chest. If you need something to complain to, I'll listen. I think you're actually worried for me. So, what do you think of the trial today? He won't be mad. He doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by the trial. Yeah, also that ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, we win. Now, if he's found not guilty, we win. Much he might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do. Hmm? Oh, hello. I'm glad Lamar testified. What a great person. He even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect. Durian of the Gaviniers, the detective. I wonder if Machi knows what happened. I mean, if he could follow how the trial went at all, if no one told him there's a new suspect, how would he know? Hey. What is it, Apollo? No, it's nothing. It's definitely something. You must be imagining it. Imagining what, Apollo? It's just... I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know, Machi... He doesn't understand what we're saying, right? How could he? He's a young Borginian. He doesn't speak English. Yeah, but my bracelet is reacting to him. Maybe it's my functioning. Or is it scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces? Was it that bad? Or she lied about not being able to see? But what if it's not at all... fuck. I get what it meant. I'm not reading it again. If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him. I think it'll take something big to get him. Something kind of undeniable evidence. So, Machi, you can see, right? Machi can see and Lamar can't. The whole world's gonna topsy-turvy. Sorry, Apollo. I don't think we're going to get any information on Machi. It makes sense. Yeah, I guess it does. Good music. Woo! What a great day. It's perfect weather for sleuthing. Oh, by the way, sorry if I'm quiet. I'm drinking. I got drink. I gotta drink. Gotta hydrate. Especially for this game. I don't want my throat to die. The weather matters for an investigation? Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days? Sure. Let's get started, shall we? Right on. Show us your stuff, Apollo. What stuff? Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it. I did enough at home, thanks. Aw, there's no need to be shy. Keep it up and you'll never make it on the big stage. I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer. And you're in luck, because it's lawyer weather today. And you just want to face the blue sky and shout objection? Look, the weather has nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get on going already. Badger. Let's kill the badger. Let's go. What's that creature there? That's the police mascot, the blue badger. It's life-size. Have you seen him around town, patrolling the streets? Yes, now even Law and Order has a mascot. I'd run from that thing even if I wasn't a criminal. Why does its head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky. I don't think he's showing the true badger spirit, Apollo. And what's up with the crowd? Sunshine Coliseum? Sure, it's living up to its name today. It's huge. And Mr. Gavin got to play on that enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday, I fought my first battle on this stage. Battle? Well, yeah, it's a Coliseum, isn't it? They don't do gladiatorial contests in these places anymore, Trucy. Really? I had no idea. I wonder why they stopped. Sometimes I worry about her. Look, massive sign for the guilty is charged for. Giant Prosecutor Gavin says that over the arena. Ooh, maybe I can take it to the office when they're done with it. Where would you put it? Couldn't even get that thing through the front door. Then I put it outside. I better be good for business. Just as long as no one comes to expect us fuck. Just as long no one comes to expecting us to prosecute. Well, if anyone comes looking for a concert, I'll leave it to me. Part of some twisted plan of hers to make her singing debut I there. Truck. Blimp. Look! A blimp! Those balloons next to it have sponsored ads on them. Let's see. Big sale. All shirts 50% off. Oh, it's an ad for the department store next door. Ah, Mr. Attorney. I'm on. I'm sorry about today. There's nothing you need to apologize for. You're merely defending Machi. Are you okay? Alone, I mean? Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. Though it doesn't make being a witness rather difficult. Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking. I heard your footsteps several times the day before. Oh, you must have great ears. Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or so she claimed yesterday. But how? Oh, nice music. Reminds me of Stardew. Stardew Valley, I mean. It's been lying there since the day before yesterday. It's small. Maybe no one knows it. I want to pick it up and make a cool souvenir, don't you think? It doesn't stick out of my mind for some reason. And pick it up. It is clearly suspicious. Come on, man. Badger. That was quite a statement you made today in court. About hearing Durian Crescent's voice at the scene of the crime. I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice. As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. That is when I heard his voice. I'm guessing Durian, sorry. Sorry, I almost said his name correctly. And Mr. Talos were talking about something. The next moments, I heard those gunshots. Why didn't you call security? To be honest, the noise was quite frightening. I never imagined a gunshot might be real, and I was in quite a hurry myself. I had to see it once. So it really was Durian's horse that she heard. Yeah. At least she certainly thinks it was. I met Machi before my debut as Lamour. I was singing in a restaurant in Virginia. He was playing the piano? Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see. Is that when he started playing opposites? With Machi pretending he couldn't see? Ah, no, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as a landscape painter in sound. It must have been tough for Machi, pretending he couldn't see, and while acting as your eyes. We held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm that signaled to me of things I should know. He is smart. He's a smart, gentle boy. I think to see what she's getting at. Machi would never harm a soul. About Mr. Taos. Ah yes. He was an Interpol agent, I hear. So, you had no idea? Of course not. No one did. I guess that's what it means to be undercover. But someone was after him. I had to know who he really was. Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand. You have no idea? I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why? What makes you think that? Perhaps it's not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition, As my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from memory. Clouded. Right. The darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. Real darkness lies in my heart. Your heart? I have no memory of the time before it became Lamoa. I awoke from darkness into darkness, you may say. I was singing in a restaurant those days. What was it she said about being able to remember the light? I do not know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Even before becoming Lamoa is lost to me. But I don't think you... I can think of no other explanation. Well, that's when an agent of Interpol approached me. Do you think your past might be related to this case? No way, that seems really unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lamoa. I thank you. Machichu tells me this often when I fear who it might have been. Well, that's new. Hey, look, a part of the apartment has been torn up here. That was the part we did Lumina testing on in court. Luminal, right. You know what I couldn't stop thinking? Who's going to pay up for this? Who's going to pay for this carpet? As long as not us. Maybe. The shooter? I guess it's true what they say. Crime doesn't pay. I would hope that carpet replacement costs weren't the only thing holding you back. We hit the window again. This was the window where Lamar saw the crime from. I wish it was that simple. Kind of hard to see a crime when you can't see. But you did hear it. Yeah, but the window was closed. You heard it some other way. What? Seeing these mirrors line up like that makes me think I'm in a really dressing room. What about makeup? All I know is they sure don't make much for a clue. Yet she's not into makeup yet. Look at that. As for Lamar, stars always with the biggest present. You know, you could give me a present, Apollo. Yeah, I have a piece of candy. Gee, thanks. Poor girl. Back to the hallway. Let's see. The stage. Not really electronics. They must be sound related. Doesn't seeing a bunch of machines like that make you just want to fiddle with them? Can I, Apollo? Please? No, no fiddling. You'll break something. If you're going to make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs. That's what Daddy always says. These eggs are kind of expensive. That's a big instrument case. It's the case for contrabass, I think. You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 churches in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? Wonder does it open like that? Speaking of fitting truce to, there was a... I want to check something. What happens if I examine you? Or... Anyway. Wonder what I gotta do. Maybe I go to Machi again? Maybe present him something? Or maybe go to the Japanese dressing room and look around for maybe something new? I don't see anything new at least. But maybe go back to the dressing room. Anything here? There's no updated sound. There's no like, narration to doubt there's anything. So maybe it is really go back to Machi. Binky said, "I'm sorry, I cannot speak your language. You are very beautiful, fair maiden. This is why I never took the translator." Oh, went back. Weapon shop. There's bound to be something, right? Blue Badger, the police mascot. There's a guy outside in a giant Blue Badger costume littering about. He stands out even more than those Gaviniers posters. It's all the same. He's the band mascot too, you know? I can't picture the prosecutor Gavin going for that kind of thing. Neither can I. I bet there's a story there that's just waiting to be told. It's gotta be showing her a piece of evidence, but you can't really show her anything. Really, it's gotta be like in here somewhere. I don't know what it could be. Right after the shooting took place, Lamar tried to come into the dressing room and dropped her brooch. I think that fits with the other stuff, you know. Do you think the timing of when she dropped it is important? Yeah, something about it bugs me, that's for sure. That's great. Real great. There's gotta be something of note. The murder weapon, so it belonged to Mr. Lathouse. I think makes normal robots look like water guns. Mr. Lathouse was a big man. But how about the person who shot him? Wouldn't they have to be about his size? It's one of those permanent dryers you see in hair salons. Is that what they're really called? Permanent dryers? Do it look like a petition? Or just only dry your hair and give you a permanent... It doesn't sound very glamorous, you know, okay? How about a perm machine? Or you can go more simple, like permer. This isn't a bad game. Picking up official names for things. Not that it makes the name actually official or anything. That's one heavy-duty bouquet there. I'm thinking of flowers being heavy-duty. But they call lots of things heavy-duty. Not flowers, they don't. What about heavy scents? I think you mean heady. What if the flowers were plastic? They still wouldn't be heavy. Okay, what if they're made out of metal? What? Like a magnolia made out of steel? Exactly. So I hope all my fans don't start throwing metal flowers at me. Yeah, that would be awful. Is there anything here? I just don't know what to do. Do you remember that bouquet? Yeah, the cloud of the events. Maybe because someone left a step ladder. Who was at the scene? Escape in the time between the gunshot and the opening door? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Where? Of course, the clear the charge door. Let's see. There's nothing else there. It's all I can do is present her stuff. No, I have nothing yet for her, at least. Anything on the stage, like anything at all. In a moment, I'm likely to get anytime soon. Me either. I'll never be able to climb up another tower again without thinking about it, you know? I'll never be able to climb a tower again, period. You know, at the top of that tower. Yeah, I used to not like high places, now I hate them. Would it be nice to be finding a dead body close to the ground? That reminds me, Danny Battle Heights too. Huh, no kidding. He took me on a Ferris wheel ride a while ago, you know? Halfway through, his face got all green and he moaned objection over and over. Piano. Machi played so beautifully. Yeah, like a real pianist. That's just silly, Apollo. Can you call someone as good as Machi a pianist? Or like throwing him in the same class as Daddy. Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Nothing else here. Nothing at all. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hello again, Lamar. Back to the Gaviniers' room. In the Ben police. And I'm afraid. Patrol. Gloves. There's some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry a hot potter on something. They look fake. You can even stuff a pigeon in those. That's exactly what I was thinking. Not chains. Chains for damage. I don't know what I'm doing. I presented everything to Lamoire. Darien did it. Durian. I want to drop the bomb in the court today. It was Darian. Durian. Lamoire said she never forgot a voice, right? It's so cool. I guess. What's that called again? Elephant ears? I bet you it's what they're called. Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means. And she has to be wrong this time. Wrong? Why? I mean, look. Those gunshots were right during the concert. That's right, I was burning up the dance floor at the time. Right. Did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe at Durian even? You bet I did. He's one of the Gavineers' guitarists after all. So cool. Oh, right. All the Gavineers had rock solid alibi. You couldn't have shot himself out backstage. Mar heard him, didn't she? She heard Durian backstage, right? Somebody either wrong or lying very badly here. Interpol anyway, huh? Interpol? The guys who catch international criminals. Why can't they just call them international police instead of making up some silly name? Yeah. Anyway, you think he was investigating Lamoire? What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be. Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying. But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palm coin in 50 places. Only it were easy. Not easy. In any case, we know he was working on something. Something that had something to do with something. That something being our case, that last something, I mean, something like that. Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt. What am I up to? Oh! Haha! Empressy? Is that another one of your tricks? It wasn't me. Can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that. What the fuck? Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. From here. Hey, the other day. We're again. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Could you please stop smirking like that? It's you, Uncle Valent. Uncle Valent? He's your uncle? No, silly. He's the great Gramaire. Gramaire. Valent Gramaire. The Grand Magician. Yes, it is I. The great Valent Gramaire, as you see on the television. And could you please stop smirking like that? It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years to be exact. My, how you've grown. Good to see you again, Uncle Valent. You look exactly the same. My head intrude, but what is a great magician doing paying us a visit? I believe it was you who wished to see me. Be quick with your questions. Do not crawl, quake, or quiver. I am quite tame. Though my stardom may sear the sight, I am quite down to earth when needs call. He does have a certain aura to him. It's true. As I the case of Carl, his aura assures isn't lost on our magician in the making. Practically drooling with enthusiasm. After all, Uncle Valent's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle. What? You mean Mr. Wright? No, I mean my real daddy. Brucey's real father. Wait, Apollo. Don't tell me you don't know the Troupe Grammar. Troupe Grammaire? No. But it does sound kind of familiar. Oh, lost life. Lamentably, listless lad. Do not know of the greatest troupe of magicians on the planet. Valent Gramaire. The name began to circle in my mind. It was a name I heard on television as a child. You bet you've heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Oh, and he made all this gold disappear from a safe. And escaped from a high-security prison. Said he's a magician? I opened and locks the hearts chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of the troop Khmer. Wait. What, Apollo? I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Would you have someone else? Like a duo? Duo? Yeah, you had a partner. Something Khmer. Yes. Zack. Zack Khmer. A masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship. Wait, everyone's so quiet. Daddy. Huh? Oh, no way. Once upon a time, Troop Khmer included 2 Grand Magicians. Myself, Valentin Khmer, and my partner, Zack Khmer. And Zack was my real daddy. Who's his father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea. There wasn't much point in talking about it, now that he's gone. Oh. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I got my daddy now. They make me laugh, Apollo. Glad to hear I'm good for comic relief, at least. Not that I see daddy around much these days. Ah. I'm misremembering my reasons for my visits. Reasons? 2, in fact. The first being, of course, to see you, Miss Trucy. You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valent. I'm sure you are. Not one for modesty, are you? When I encountered you at the Colosseum, the first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans. Until you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. It was a hot topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did. Well, that wasn't all my doing. I'm his defense attorney, actually. My other reason for coming here today was this. That's a videotape. Quite so. A recording of the concert, no less. I brought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of the troop in Khmer. Will you watch it? I almost forgot about that. Wow, it's almost as good as that was live. So what's the word? Mysterious? There are more mysterious things than her song going on. Way more mysterious. This Valentin Khmer has a good reason to be here today. And one of his reasons were to be at the concert. What up? There's a spark in his guitar. So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there. I didn't see a stunt. What about Lamar vanishing and reappearing? Oh, that, I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen I didn't even notice. So young to be jaded. A simple sleight of hand, fuck. Oh, come on, I've played D&D before, I should know this spell. A simple sleight of hand, a petite prestidigitation. A Machiem of magic from me to you. So that's why you were at the concert. Yes. I was there to watch the trick take air. So everyone who knows how it was all done. Of course, I am like a deity. The stage is my domain. I suffer no mystery upon those floodlit boards. Not my grasp tightly twixt fingers. It is a potent, primeval power I possess. Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done? Hey now, Lucy. It's like totally against the rules, Apollo. Not during a murder investigation, it's not. Lies known, but my illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also what? Recall that the terrible occurrence happened later. But last time my illusion entranced the audience. Oh. Don't even ask. I won't answer. Bad for you, Apollo. What are you on? Aye. Valengamer, now make me leave, Miss Trucy. There's no need to rush, Uncle Valen. You should stay a while. I'm afraid I cannot. I may not. I shall not. I've been asked to see some analysis, and so I shall sink back into the scene. So, you'll be at the concert venue today. Correct. If you would call on me, come to the Coliseum. See you later, crocodile. A whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye. He turned and walked for the door. Normally. But there you go, Apollo. Like a kraken. Right. Valengamer. I've got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, the bit of magic that made Lamar disappear. And I'm gonna Strucy on her real father. I don't know I'm here. What if I give her the tape? Then she can see it, but might as well ask. Okay, yeah, there we go. We took a look at your performance again. Even better the second time. Thank you. That reminds me. That was an incredible illusion you pulled off. Illusion? When you were teleported from one state to the other? Remember? Yes, apparently they hired a professional magician. Valengamer. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done? I'm afraid I cannot. Gamir made me swear to never tell us all. I was afraid of that. How to be a magician, you can't keep a secret, you know? I am reminded I wish to speak to you about something. Yes? When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor. Device? Maybe you mean this? It's been lying there since the day before yesterday. Might I touch it? I thought as much. What? What did you think? This is one of our headsets. If one on staff wears one during a concert. I wonder who this is. We use it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing. I'll hold on to it for you then. We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him. Yes, that's best. Thank you. So, can I put it on? I said attached to Trucy. Attached! I'm not the kind of robot, Apollo. Everyone on staff was wearing one of these headsets. This might be more its important inquiry. be something on here, right? $10-4. That little buddy, this is $10-4. 10 for that. Little buddy, this. He's just reporting on ore. Wait, this is in silence. No one answered. Don't be silly. What good does it receive that it doesn't receive? It's like Emma not performing forensic investigations. Make it sound like she's some kind of forensic investigation machine, which is just silly. Unless she's a super high-tech android that runs like loose. Gotta find Gavin. He's not here. What about here, though? Nope. Let him be on stage. There we go. That song. Isn't that the one Lamar was singing? Yeah, you're right. The guitarist serenade. Oh, I don't have to do a show on stage like this. I'd come to see that. House is full, and as one, the audience sings with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling around the air. Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician? Oh, that's right. I was a magician, wasn't I? Some dedication. Aha! If it isn't Miss Trixie, and indeed it is. Uncle Ron. What exactly are you doing here? I take the real responsibility and tasks undertaken. I must taken my equipment of illusion to make sure none is amiss. Lamar teleportation illusion. Did anything go wrong? It would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As it went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice the piano. I remember that fair lady's melancholy melody. Well, maybe Uncle Valley can shed some light on this whole thing for us. I was wondering about the show that night of the murder. Lamar's vanishing act was your illusion, right? Indeed! The Purple Prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax in the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream." Like a dream. Yet what I can work with on stage for musical endeavors. There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorcerer's acts. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted. Debated from the top of the tower. But in order to move, you would have to hand you some sort of secret tunnel. People came to me because I'm a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this court. Not a bad thing as far as the fortune of the troop Gramarye are concerned. So, were you checking up on your trick, make sure it went well? It went well, it did! Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me. It troubles you? Why? Why? Why do you ask? Why? I think probably heard it because I go check it out myself, thanks. That's one big piano. I've actually played one. He gave us the right to teach you something. No good, he can't play either. I kinda feel bad for the guy now. Maybe now's a big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy. What was it? Ew. You make that noise just now? Let me try again. No, I think something struck the piano. Under the hood. Is there a striker under there? Huh? It's a detonator! Holy shit. It's like some kind of switch. Someone must have thrown this into the piano. Switch sitting here, attempting to push. Don't, you might blow up the whole Podium. Apollo, please. Thinking every strange switch triggers a bomb. That kind of old-fashioned crime drama thinking doesn't work kind of in busy times. Or I should say, PI, please enlighten me, whether you think this does. Maybe it turns on the electric accelerators in the Prosecutor Gavin's dressing room. A switch as big as a razor to turn on a razor? Okay. I know what you're thinking of that head of yours. Gamea, yes, you say. I can recall seeing him on television. Something of the sort? Actually, yes, you're right. Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo. Everyone tells him that, and he made his good guess. It was 20 years ago. A young magician, a genius on his time, came down amongst us. His name, Magnifique Gamea. It was he who began the Great Fruit Gamea. At its prime, but the day past it did not play upon the screens of every TV there was. And that Pearl and Elephant are vital. I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV. Yet several years ago, the time came to an end. Machu pulled a vanishing act, yes. The cries from magic no longer heard the TV screen, a barren waste, stripped of illusion. That's true, I still went to all your shows. And that one in the parking lot down the supermarket. When you start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble. We hone our skills at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from the obscurity into fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that the Gamea, but for my partner. Your partner, you mean? Yes, Zach Gamea, who's his father. Before we disappeared 7 years ago, there was one name. There was no name higher than Gamea in the show business circles. None. I will see his return to glory. I, Valiant Gamea. Speaking of that, I'll be right back. My throat is getting dry and I need to get something to drink. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I got my drink now. Let's continue. And make sure the stream is recording it correctly. There we go. I found the Magnifique Gamea was a truly mad genius and worker of miracles. I didn't forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go. What happened to Jen again? Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought. Of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zack and I had talent. In no time at all, Van and Zack were the shining stars in the Gremory crown. Cool, huh? And Zack Gamea was my daddy. And that Magnifique and Zack are gone. I have one wish. Let it be I, Valiant Gamea, who brings the Gamea miracle back to this big stage. I'm rooting for you. Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skills by my side. One skill coming up. How did we manage to get off the topic of the case so quickly at the time? Words can express my shock and chagrin. All I can do before me is on the stage, and upon it. It's not how I was seeing it. Alright. I'm gonna return the striker. And by him, I mean, Machi. There, I forgot his name for a second. course. Right? Nothing new here. Great. We did it. Great. Mommy. Oh, hold on, this is new. Wait, that's not about this is okay, Trucy, tell me how we did it, Trucy. But I don't know. Come on, you're a magician. Aren't you part of the same secret club? Ah, guess not that new. Damn. I'm gonna see a guitar here. Man, this case, I have no clue what to do. Okay, it's a big information. There's a great magician everybody's, huh? Great, the miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion. So it's this girl who's miraculous at this case? Nope, nothing. Where do I go? Might pretend all I have. Nope. Alright, the things from case. Environment, but completely different instruments. I already examined all this. Anything new there? Oh, I can show him the gun. Pardon me? I have the money if that's what you want. No, I just, never mind. The way you looked at that revolver. What was that? It's almost as if he hadn't seen one before, and maybe wasn't too happy about it. It's the rover triggered something. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. You know, gleaning mumble to the projection over and over again. Oh god, yep, we read that. There's nothing else here, I don't know what else to do. Can you hear something? I need to find his fingerprint on the air vents. What's with the long face? Hello, lackluster, you know? Lackluster? I mean, using the air vent is so obvious. No one is going to pay a good medicine like that. It looks different for a magician's eyes. Much cooler if the killer got right through that tiny window. Don't go there, you'll get your head stuck. What? I swear there's gotta be something. Look, it's fruit! Fruit, Apollo! Fruit! I heard you the first time. Fruit's a lot of fruit. I doubt anyone would miss a bit of watermelon. No, make it vanish into my stomach. Better not, they might make you pay for it. And if you have the money for that, you should probably reprint the officers. Watermelons are that expensive? These could have been imported from some exotic locale for all we know. Never is kind of harsh, Lucci. How about for alternative then? Same difference. Anything like new. I don't remember the Katargus being here, but I've already examined it, so there's nothing new we can get from that. There must be something I've missed. I mean, as God, there has to be something I'm missing because I'm not progressing. Look at the way this bullet tore through this thick wall. The rover really was something else. I wonder if someone as little as me could have even fired it. Dislocating your shoulder would kind of put a crimp on your shoulders, on your stage career. That I always had stiff shoulders. Maybe this could loosen it up. But if I mention it, I'm afraid he might go out and actually try it. Now he doesn't have the guts to pull the trigger, I bet. Speaking from monitoring the stage, it was blaring at the time of the shooting. Three-year-old model for such a nice place. I guess they don't care about the sound quality back here, as long as you can hear it. I know lots of fidelity could possibly make that music worse. Good speakers must cost a lot. Do you have any idea how much of a how much a nice one that size would cost, Apollo? Probably a good 10 years of your allowance. Give it a pinch. What? That's almost $600. $5 a month? We'll see. As you find out you need to buy 2 speakers for a stereo. That's an achievement? What could it... A bee. A honeybee. I don't think there's anything here. Back to the stage, let's go! Alright, you bastard, tell me what the fuck am I know? Okay, I am completely lost. I normally don't ever do this, but I'm gonna look up a guide. I am completely lost. I don't see the next course. I'm just gonna look up the next step because I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. I might have forgotten to present the headset to Lamar. And don't worry, that's all I looked up, because I'm not going to spoil this case for me. This is... I would hate myself for that. I'm going to ask you about this headset, Lamar. And all the concert staff are wearing one. That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all the band members too, I should think. Especially Gavin and his lackeys had them too, and one too then. Quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so. After all, they're only for use on stage. And the strongest signal would interfere with the sound system. That makes sense. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communication lifeline. Why is there no line there? Maybe now. Yes! Finally! Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who can munch such venom. What are you doing here? Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever. Oh, am I supposed to be happy? I mean, the second degree in court. I prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool. We're talking about the bloodstain on Mr. Latessa's left? My department chief had a field day of that one. Even a blind person can see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all. Now we know that Mr. Latessa was really with Interpol. We wouldn't have found that out without you. I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished shooting me out. It was my rewards. Are chocolates and Naku's popular down at the precincts or something? I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again. Be my guest. You're not going to find any clues here. Though I did find something strange. Something strange? I met my embarrassment quota from the year, that's for sure. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? How? I mean, think about it. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year. If only it worked that way. It just bugged me to think that little kid outsmarted me. And it makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see. He could have seen in the air duct, and he could have shot that revolver. But it's not how it sounded in Lamar's testimony. I mean, her saying she heard Detective Durian's voice at the scene? That's right. Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country? But then I didn't hear that. Was that true what you said in the court today? You know about the case? About how everything was happening according to the song lyrics? The guitarist serenade, you mean? I found the link, you know? Garth put to Gavin heart-shaped keyring with stolen. Then Lemore flew through the air. And Pursuit of Gavin's guitar caught on fire. And in the end, a bullet took Mr. Tux's life. And he went up into the sky with a guitar, well, 15 feet up at least. It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence. I know, and I found it. Think the same person did all of this? Don't ask me, I didn't do it. And did I? I couldn't fit for the event anyway. What? You don't think I did it? Don't have to worry about that girl. So, what did you find? It's so little I must have passed over it yesterday. How is that little? I mean, size-wise, maybe, but you're going to be an investigator. You gotta find these things. What is it? Out of some device, I think. I haven't a clue what. It's a bit sticking out of the end and looked familiar, so I examined it. Turns out it's an antenna. Ooh. Like one on a beetle? Like on a cell phone. This device must use an electronic signal of sort. An electronic signal, you say. You got it. Present the striker. Do you think you could take a look at this? Small device. Looks like a transmitter. Transmitter. You press this switch here and it sends out a signal. No idea what it's for though. A signal? You mean an electronic signal? What is it, Apollo? Say, Emma. You know that strange little object you said you found? Oh, this? Let me try pressing this switch. Ouch! It's on fire! Emma, the device is on fire! What's the big idea? Well, now I know what this is. An igniter. This part here is worked like a lighter. You lit me up, that's for sure. Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose. I suppose at least we're getting somewhere with this case. Hey, Apollo. Ask Emma for more about this switch. And if she has some first-hand experience. What are you trying to do? Burn me alive? Come on, it was just a few sparks. That's you. You were the one holding it. There's enough sparks flying around here just with you two talking. Anyway. Now we notice there's a remote for an igniter. Let me see that for a second. Well, this is definitely a little transmitter. Signal's weak. Probably only reaches 13 feet. Transmitter, huh? Wait. I get it. Incidentally, if you look at a cross-section of the diagram of the stage area... Let's see, 30 feet from Lamar's dressing room. It covers the backstage completely. Does it look like it would cover the stage? And it seems unlikely that anyone would use this on a stage. Guess I'd best be getting on with my investigation. Or to look for more clues elsewhere. Then... I feel better just knowing that where this thing is now. I have to look into it the igniters a bit more later. Good luck! I can know a bit more about igniters myself. Very sure we move somewhere else now. Pretty complex, but I'm guessing this is where the fire comes out. Other than that, you think machine run even if you don't know what they work. Your daddy always says. Not really saying when to go around repeating, Trucy. You! Got more evidence for you to see. Not you? Damn. Might as well show them the diagram. Started the engine. Yep. I was right. Got nothing. How about this? Nope, nothing. But it was worth a shot. Oh, there's some here. It's him. It's Durian. What? From the laugh at the murderer? Durian. I open the bag, opens a pie hole, and then wham bam, my left goes down the chute. Thanks. Don't let me work while I'm a suspect. Durian isn't the best of moves, is he? Many people are these days, it seems. It's a crime scene, not exactly what the happiest place to hang out. And Gavin had to go rub salt in the wound. My alibi's rock solid. Rock solid! So, about your alibi. If I ask, the shooting happened right in the middle of the first set. That's right. The music was blaring when he heard those gunshots. I promised that the tower was dead. We run 10,000 witnesses who saw me too. Right down the stage. They're playing with something else. Sounds the lady. See? The thing is a sham. I can't believe they aren't letting me work. They need to yell at me. It's Amar's fault. She was the one who said she heard his voice at the moment of the crime. Man, I never even talked to the old windbag. How could you possibly identify me? Won't let you work? Won't let me work. Gavin says I gotta lie low until the suspicion is cleared. What suspicion? He can't be such a stick in the mud. Mr. Gavin? A stick in the mud? He may look all flashy and showy, but he's straight as an arrow, man. Except when he's depressed. You heard him whining the other day. Oh, you mean the thing with the mixing board? And then was that performance just now. What was that all about? What is off? Which is that? Second guitar. Ah. It was you, Tyrion! He's just a perfectionist is all. Not a bad guy, really. Well, I think Gavin here's are the best. I have all your albums. Van's fine too. Gavin can write a good tune, I'll give him that. I'm thinking of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much. Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, likely. Prosecutor's office. I've never been there, have I? The data on the victim should have come implementable. Normally I'd be down there dealing with it normally. Hold on, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see that in the prosecutor's office. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Right on. Say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you. Tell them I went into that crime scene. We'll be going now. Hey, wait. Yes? What do you really think happened? Really? I don't think I did it, right? Well... Great. Wait until the guy some confidence. Just remember, I was whipping it up on stage when it happened, okay? Got it? I think that's what he said. Okay? Ripping. Don't get led astray by some siren song, eh? Get this one wrong and you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself. Let's not talk about him anymore, alright? Give Barry Crescent. He's one son I'd leave unturned if I had a choice. Warren office. So, this is it. The Gavineer's head office. It's not the band's office, it's the prosecutor's office. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking what is creepy thing. Yeah, that's why I'm asking what is this creepy thing, object, whatever. Like the prosecutor Gavin is on the phone. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back. Or we can hide behind that bookshelf real quiet like. It's eavesdropping. Why? We'd just be waiting. Quietly. So he won't notice. What if he heard something scandalous about the band? Should make a good reporter. Or gossip mag. What? A replica? That's why I was after in the first place. Yeah, the house. The house? Look, don't talk to me about those Virginians, okay? Just get me that report. Chop chop. That was my mysterious object in my office, okay? Anyway, that's when I said to Miss Darian. Huh? Hiya. Drop in. Hope you're not mad. How could I be? There's not enough tee-hee in the world in any case. Have a seat, Prosecutor Gavin, and the philanthropist. Watch and learn, Apollo. So, who have you come to see me? Xavier, lead vocalist for the Gaviners? Prosecutor Gavin, Scourge of the courtrooms. What do you think he means? Oh, I think he's giving us a choice. You can either ask him about the concert or the case. Which way to go? That was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this. That's a guitar from the concert, isn't it? Stop playing a gag on me. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analyze the guitar incidentally. Oh, did you find anything on it? He didn't have a lot of time, so it's still unclear. But the result he came up with were intriguing. How does that guitar tie into everything that we went through? Ah, that reminds me. Did you see the prepper today? Yes, I was at the TV section. Good girl. How about you, her forehead? I read the funnies. Then you would not have seen this. Concert of Tragedy, the prosecutor's deadly song. Well, is this a new show? I haven't heard about that one. It's not a show, it's an article. News, you know. Oh, does it have anything to do with the case? Since getting back from this... Oh, my phone has been ringing up the hook. How does it feel to take a man's life with a song? You've ever hummed a man all the way to death row? You think you could sing for me over the phone? It's the endless fang. The case you made today, of course. Oh, that was all Apollo's idea. Hey! Is that a newspaper over there, too? Ah, yes, the Borginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead, take a look. Thanks, but I can't read Borginian. Oh, that's right. Suffice to say, this is big news there as well. They didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics to the song. Probably no one in Virginia could believe it. It's probably seen as just a theory at this point. The journalist didn't see a need to mention it, and that makes sense. I hardly know what to think of it myself. That Mars testimony will probably be an evening edition, I imagine, which is why I had Darian step down from investigator for now. Yeah, I ran into him up in front of the Coliseum. Amar was my invited guest, so it's a rather delicate situation. I understand how much I want to solve this case, quickly, if possible. I really love that song. It has such a great atmosphere to it. You co-wrote it with Lamar, if I remember correctly. That's right, it was the last year. I'd gone through to tour of Virginia's legal system, as a matter of fact. And that's when you heard Lamar's voice? It was at the small jazz club. I wept that night. I knew I had to meet her to talk with her, so I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to arrange a meeting. Wow, prosecutors really have a lot of clout. I think he set up a special case, Trixie. Thankfully, she liked the work I did, and he rewrote a song right there backstage. Mike on the piano, that dulcet voice, and myself on the guitar that I borrowed from the Mach. And music history was made. Probably not an experience your average lawyer would ever have, like Apollo, say. It is a memory I hold dear, and the song we wrote that night was this. And the heavy guitar is right over there. You mean this charred lump? Don't call it lump. That's a piece of history. It's only browned, if not... That's not really charred. Man, I should never sing that song again. I wouldn't have used that guitar again either if I could have. It happened during this song anyway. It is a guitar suddenly catching fire. Redos, you're charred. I mean, slightly burned guitar? It isn't mine. What more could happen to it? It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting of a woman like Ma. I'd end up here. You gave it to me. Imagine how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it. So this guitar is from Virginia. That it is. We couldn't carry on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity ruined the wood. We'd vacuum packed it in Lamar studio. There's special shipping service available to me for transporting the device. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched. The prosecutors do have a lot of clout. I still think it's a special case. Such a valuable guitar. It's too bad it got burned. Hold up. What? Oh, pardon. I have an idea. I know what happened. There was a striker in there. It's taken out now, but it was there. Bullshit. There's a lightning scorch, and then there's this. It's burned clean through. Yep. It's pretty much a useless piece of junk. Kind of like you after trial, Apollo. Which part, the burned clean through, or the useless pile of junk? What happened to the head, though? Intriguing results from examination of that heart? That's right. What's that all about? Well, you know how guitar parts have round holes in the front? We call it the sound hole. Ah, that's what that is called. Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. Broken device of some sort. Broken device? Yes, this in fact. The examiner is busy with the evidence for the case now. However, they'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else. Odd. That device looks strangely familiar. Strangely? Strangely! You have the real thing in your pocket! Has to be one of these. What is it, Apollo? That device that was found in your guitar. Take a look at this. It looks like the same thing. What is it? The igniter. Another one? It was at the crime scene in Lamar's dressing room. I think Sky found it, actually. Scene of the crime? What could that mean, I wonder? And also... Let's go to Gavin. About this remote. Wait, excuse me? Did you say something? Remote control might be valuable ammunition for the trial tomorrow. You realize to show my hand now. You would think someone with a large voice would speak more clearly, yeah? That looks like one of our tour issue headsets. Why are you wearing it, Caroline? I thought it'd be cool. I kept saying that was in constant security and stuff. Actually, we found it at the venue and thought you might want it. Oh no, please, you keep it. It goes well with your tape, Caroline. You think? It does look like she belongs on a stage. That's for sure. Gone. Look at the guitars. Why so many? You can never have too many guitars. They're like my lovers. I didn't just hear him say that. The backup guitars, Apollo. Don't you know anything? Rock and rollers always smash their guitars at the end of a show. No wonder it's so hard to make it as amazing. You know what? You should try rock and roll, Apollo. I'm breaking his guitars while he watches. That might be a little too rocking. Of course, I would never do such a thing. They're not say they're like my lovers. Do you see the kind of man who would do such a thing to one he loves? No, not at all. I mean, Mr. Gavin, an upstanding prosecutor. I'm the prosecutor Gavin, god of rock. What's wrong, Apollo? Look confused. I was wondering where the work chair in this office was. You're looking at my favorite chair right now. It's a massage chair, isn't it? I did an ergonomic It's an ergonomic adjustable office. I love the ones with your vibrating rollers on your back. Those feel great. Did I say something wrong? No, I merely realized that's futility of an explanation. This display shows all the evidence for the case. Look, Apollo. You got free television. I don't need to look at those too closely. I'm still sorting out their details. Each monitor shows evidence for a different case. He does them all at once? Wish I had free TVs. What would you possibly do with all free television sets? I may look laid back and relaxed in reality. I'm quite busy, you know. Living life at turbo speed, doing magic and going to school, investigating cases. Yeah, but if I had free big TVs, I could watch a magic video, do my homework, and catch a crime drama all at once. The first two seem useful, I suppose. Oh, look at that stereo. Me, life about music is inconceivable. Never turn on the volume, even when I'm working on this case. Such a huge speaker, it must be really loud. This room is completely soundproof, of course. Really? Luckily, I can hear it when the neighbors turn their VCR on to record something. We can get Mr. Wright to talk to them. Work something out? And lately, we've been getting complaints about Apollo's voice training. Maybe I'll go have a word with Mrs. Wright too. We go back to meet the Lamois. Oh, something here, yep. This place is deserted. Whatever Lamar went to, I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful. I guess, but I can't help but worry about her a little. Did you have an interesting room? No. Maybe... Alright. Nope. What if I go to, the detention center. That's the fuck, I went back. See, what do I do? Just in case I'm pulling up the walkthrough. I'm not gonna look at it yet, but I'm just in case I get lost again. Hold it up, so now I'm just gonna keep throwing my head against the wall, figuring out what to do before I look at it eventually. For some reason I know it's gonna happen. My apologies, but there's no way I'm... Okay, no, this is... The Guitar Serenade. When I asked, did you enjoy it? It's a lovely song. I got all teary-eyed. Ah, yes, the cursed song that turned a continent into a tragedy, wasn't it? I was singing it for you, Fräulein. Whoa, that's it special. It was Lamar singing, actually. I'm glad you removed. It is that kind of song. Trying to side comments. Denied comments. Did I like miss something? I mean, I missed. Okay, I guess I missed that container and jar. I don't know what this is in the jar. Small white ball and a window. Really exhilarating, yeah? I sit here gazing down upon the city, writing my songs, or working on cases. Same thing. I relate the same way I corroborate evidence. It's a harmony between the logical mind and the primal spirit within. It's so hard to admit that you like staring out your window and daydreaming. Now what are you? What's that on the plate there? Is that gum? Gum. Maybe he was chewing it when the phone rang. We put it in the plate for later consumption. You think a rockstar could afford a fresh stick? Don't jump to any conclusions now. Let's not chewing gum. Let's take a closer look. No, I really shouldn't be offering, should I? What's that? It looks like a lump of plastic. Wait, is that phone call? Evan, does this have something to do with the house? Wait a second. You were listening to my phone call, weren't you? Who, us? Let's stop him, really. But he forced me to. Hey, you were the one digging for a scandal, Miss Reporter. To tell the truth, I'm not even sure what it is, but apparently, it's a model of something undercover agent the house was after. This lump? Would you mind telling us what you know about it? There we go. The strange lump. This was found in Mr. Latouse's bag. Apparently a replica of something. A replica. It's a small lump, about an inch and a half long. We analyzed it, but there's not much to say other than the lump of plastic. Perhaps it was to be used to use the identification of whatever it's a replica of. You mean whatever Mr. Latouse was after? That would seem to be the most logical explanation. Well? What is it? No, that's me, Caroline. Oh. If you don't want to tell us, you could just say so. I put it in a request to Interpol via my contact in Virginia. But apparently there's a block information somewhere along the chain. Oh? There's something either Interpol or Virginia doesn't want to share. Something about this little piece of plastic. Mr. Latouche went through all that trouble to become Lamar's manager. Just to come to this country and find out more about this lump? And he died for it. Gotta look at this lump now. Sample. Sample? Can you put a big enough label on it? Maybe it's to keep people from eating it by mistake. Yes, they might think it was an otherwise tasty multicolored lump of plastic. Maybe it's manufacturer? Sample toys when you can't really afford things? Sounds like a company Mr. Wright would like. Oh, I forgot to read that. Perhaps you should know something about being Virginian. Sounds like a company Mr. Wright would like. Wrong one again. Perhaps you should know something about being Virginian. I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk to you about. Oh. Thanks for dropping by. Her forehead. Thanks. But I gave you so much information. Like Igniter, for instance. Oh, that. I've never met an attorney so forthcoming with the prosecution. Big help. Or perhaps you're just a tad naive, I was gonna pin it, but somehow showing it felt like the right thing. I could say the same to you, Prosecutor Gavin. Thanks for the information. About the strange lump of plastic. The one that Mr. Tuss was investigating. Yeah, that's right. I've been thinking, her forehead. We've encountered many incidents in our lives. All of us. All of them simple. Especially not the ones where people are killing to song lyrics. That's why I try to at least remain simple inside. I keep a simple goal. To discover the truths. That's why I like to keep relations civil, yeah? That is all. I can live with that. Mr. Prosecutor? Caroline? Can I ask you why you sing in a band? Ah, because I want the women to turn and look when I walk down the street. Pretty simple, too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps. Oh, something up here. Looks like Manchi's in questioning. Huh, the policeman's a Virginian interpreter. That's not fair, I wish we could talk to him. I guess we'll just have to come back later if we want to see him. I guess so. So I'm guessing we got what we came for. Oh, it's you. Having a good time. Hello there, Emma. What's up? Either of you know where Lamar is? Well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago. Yeah, that's strange. What's strange? I can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office. Lamar's missing? It's hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere all alone. Being that she's blind and all. Yeah, well, we'll help you look for her. Great, thanks. In here? No. What about her dressing room? Nope. Maybe on the stage. July 9th, 4:46 p.m. in the wings. Huh? The stage is pitch dark. Power breaker must be off for this section. Great. I'll go get someone. Yep, it really was dark in there. Dark. That's all Lamar was when you think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness? Hey, Apollo. Huh? What? Does something about the stage seem different to you? Yeah, very noticeably. Like something's changed. Changed? I can put my finger on it, but it's bugging me. Now it's bugging me too. Talking about. It's kind of hard to miss. And also, I think I know who's in there. Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before? Huh. I guess someone closed it. Wait. Look. Where the case closes. Something's sticking out. That doesn't look like an instrument. You don't think it's... Let's open it. Oh. Emma! Emma! Emma, we have to get Emma! If I'm mistaken, directly to the hospital. Emma ran around, barking orders, making phone calls. She looked to my arm and cried. And me, I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days. It was too many. July 9, 5:53, Hickfield Clinic waiting room. Emma, how's Lamar? Is she okay? Ah, you. We'll owe you a big thanks, that's for sure. So, she's okay? Yes, she came to a short while ago. They found her before it was too late. That's good to hear. So what happened? Someone attacked her. She was struck on the forehead. By who? We don't know. But they hit her on the forehead, right? It's right in front of her. How could she not see? Oh. Right. Great to see her now. Is that alright? She wants to thank you for saving her life. Lamar. Ah, Mr. Attorney. You're the one who found me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened? It was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. I thought it might be someone coming to see me, but they said nothing. Then when I turned to my dressing room, you were hit? I knew. That very moment, I knew. The assailant was trying to kill me. No. It was lucky for me that the first blow did not knock me out. I turned and ran from the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear footsteps. Yet I reached the stage first. By the stage, I had overheard maintenance people talking. The power to the stage area was off, they said, for electrical work. Ah. Darkness is my ally. There was a contract case in the stage. That's where I hid. So the assailant couldn't see you. What's in the case? I'm afraid I passed out. That sounds like a really close call. You have any idea who it might have been? Unfortunately, no. Whoever it was, they said not a word. Too bad. Yet, when I consider that I was struck right high on the forehead, I must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am. Good point. She's sharp. And you're much taller than I am. About as tall as Apollo. So that means it was likely an adult. Probably a man. Could it be him? Why would anyone attack you, Lamar? The detective asked me this, too. And to her, I gave the same answer I give you. I do not know. Ah, Lamar, I wanted to ask you about this. Do you think you know what this is? This is what? So that was carrying it. The replica of a thing he was after. He was after. You know, in a secret identity. As an undercover agent. So that's what he was doing. You mean, you know what? Yes, I know, of course. This must be a Virginian cocoon. Or rather, a convincing replica thereof. I haven't heard of a Virginian cocoon before. Why would it be carrying this around? Was it like some kind of souvenir? I wonder. Well, they call it Virginian. It must only be found in Virginia. For certain, all in Virginia know these cocoons, so do you get soap from it? I do not know the details, I'm sorry to say. I thought you said all in Virginia knew these. There is one, in fact, there's one fact I do know about the cocoon though. Something all in Virginia know. Is that the cocoons, they are not to be taken out of the country. If someone does and is caught, they will be put into death. Death? Why? I do not know. Yet, if Interpol was involved, I'm sure there is a good reason. It is just a piece of plastic. It was carrying a replica, but looking for the real deal. That's my best guess. So that's what he was up to. Tracking down a Virginian cocoon smuggling. It seems I was marked. Marked? Life changed for me with the popularity of my songs. Made to travel around the world. Ah, so you could have brought those Virginian cocoons with you. On my trips, yes. That was probably the suspicion. The rest of the towers was placed as an undercover agent to look into it. Virginia is a small, southern country. Not many of our people venture into the world outside. Is that why I suspect you? But Mr. Taos wasn't Virginian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means... What, Paul? There must be some reason why Virginia doesn't want those cocoons getting out. Something scary enough to get Interpol involved. Huh? Like what? Why was it the tiny ball of Fred caused such commotion? Cocoon smuggling. The rest of the Taos at Lamar marked. It couldn't be her. Huh? There's one other person I need to talk to. Thank you for talking to us, Lamar. It was the least I could do. Actually, I have another request. It was within my power. I need an interpreter. Someone who speaks Virginian. Hello? Would you come with us? You're well enough? I see. Yes, of course. I shall accompany you. Huh? Where are we going? Come on, Tracy. We're about to get into the bottom of this. July 9th, Protection. Visitor's room. Machi, we came to talk to you about the case. Machi? Could you interpret for us, Lamar? Yes. Machi, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. And we still thought you were blind. Now we know the truth. You can see, right? I was completely fooled myself. Machi? Isn't there another secret you're hiding from us? Wait, Mr. Attorney. What do you mean by secret? What do I mean by secret? Well... If I'm not mistaken, you know something about this, don't you? I got a reaction, a big one! Machi, you didn't... Lucy and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one. Mr. Attorney, please tell me what this is all about. Amar, please interpret. Very well. I know you know something about this by your reaction. If you wouldn't tell me, I might have to give it to the prosecution. I have them look into it. We ask you to wait. Do not be so hasty. Machi? Do you know everything? Yes, everything. Well, sort of. Have him tell us about it. Very well. What is this cocoon, anyway? The cocoon, the silk, it's a potent cure. A cure? It must be a cure to some disease. It's a cure for Incuratus. Cure for Incuratus. But if it's a cure, why keep it in Virginia like that? Just think about the lives it could save by sharing this medicine. I do not understand the reason myself. Okay, well, at least we know what it is. A cure. Mr. Taos was after the cocoon smugglers. Wait, was Machi? Machi, you weren't... You couldn't be a smuggler. Still ill. Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you? Well, that's true. I am sort of a magician. Shit, sort of. Oh, to have a copy of that security camera tape. Well, Machi, are you a smuggler? He won't tell me. First he plays mine, now he plays dumb. I wonder. Do you think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? If Machi really did bring one into Kirchi, was he planning on making a deal for its sale? I can't go home. Can't go home? I can't go home to Virginia. I do not want to go home. Penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death. God, it's punishable by death. About the case? What about the case? Tell us about the case. Is that death? This meeting's over. Darian? Darian? What do you mean, visiting hours aren't over yet? The call from Machi from the Virginia embassy. This meeting is over. Sorry. Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that. Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving. Darian, wait! I never liked you either, either of you. Huh? Damn it! We're so close. He was about to tell us. Hey, Apollo. He didn't want us to hear what Machi had to say. Apollo. And there can be only one reason why. Why is everyone ignoring me? Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It all happens tomorrow, in court. Yep, tomorrow in court. And next week on Sunday. Because that's what I always do. I am a little rat. For suspense. Also, I doubt I can keep going because my throat will die on me. But yeah. That was it for today. Anyone watching, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time, which is Tuesday. Have a good day, and goodbye.